A mid-July reading that I'm doing for the sign of Scorpio. Now, you all, if you've seen my videos before, you know that I'm also a sun sign Scorpio. That's my sign. That's the sign I was born under. So I'm interested to see what, the message that comes through from Universe Spirit for us Scorpios. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and get started. But before we do, I want to thank you, Scorpio, for supporting the June and July monthly videos. Also supporting the second half of 2017 videos. You guys have shown your support really strongly, and I appreciate it. If you haven't viewed that video, I would suggest that you do. The messages that come through are so powerful. They resonate, and thank you for liking those videos. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, guys. I appreciate it. And keep in mind, this is a general reading that I'm doing, this monthly reading, and even the 6 months reading. It's a general reading, but a lot of times I delve so deep into the cards and clarify that we do get specific messages that a multitude of people can relate to. All right, but if you guys want a reading that's specific to you and your situation, guys, I offer private readings. They are filling up quickly. The appointment times are becoming few and far in between, because I'm getting quite a few requests from people that watch my channel and view my channel where they want private readings. So guys, if you want a private reading, send me an email at Scorp, S-C-O-R-P, Tarot, T-A-R-O-T, at gmail.com. I will respond to you. You let me know when you send that email what time requirements you need. I offer 3 options: a 15-minute reading, 30-minute reading, and a full hour reading. The prices for the reading is listed in the description section for my channel, Scorp Tarot. But send me an email letting me know which reading you're interested in. I will send you an invoice. Everything is handled through PayPal, a nice secure site. And it's quick to check out. It's easy. So once you settle the invoice, PayPal, they send me a confirmation, let me know it's been settled, and then we can go ahead and get you scheduled. Usually I can get you scheduled within 24 to 48 hours. But like I said, my appointment times are filling up quickly. All right, guys. So that's it. We're going to go ahead and get started, Scorpio. Universe Spirit, what messages do you have for the sign of Scorpio for the last 2 weeks of July? For this mid-month, July 2017 reading, what do you want to communicate, Creator, to the sign of Scorpio? What should the Scorpion focus on? Only the highest energies of love, light, truth come through these cards. Creative Universe Spirit, what messages do you have for the sign of Scorpio? What should the Scorpion focus on? What will be in their environment for these next, 2 weeks of July 2017? Creator Universe Spirit, what messages do you have for the sign of Scorpio? Oh, goodness, the energy coming through these cards. They got them popping, flying everywhere. Universe Spirit, what messages do you have for the sign of Scorpio for these last 2 weeks of July? I'll keep these two guys. All right. This is a 9-card reading for the sign of Scorpio, mid-month. Universe Spirit, what messages do you have for the sign of Scorpio for this mid-month, July 2017? Only the highest energies of love, light, and truth come through these cards, Creator. Goodness gracious. Universe Spirit, what messages do you have for the sign of Scorpio? What should they focus on from mid-July through the end of July, Creator? What messages do you have for the sign of Scorpio, Creator? What should they focus on? What do you want them to be aware of, Creator? Universe Spirit, what messages do you have for the sign of Scorpio for this mid-July 2017? Keep both of these. In this 9-card reading, what do you want to communicate with the sign of Scorpio, Creator? In this 9-card reading, this mid-month, July 2017. That's our 9th card, guys. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what messages Universe Spirit has for you in this 9-card reading. I'm excited to see. Let's see what we got to look forward to. All right, guys. Start off with the star card. You know that's always good. Abundance, blessings. Yes. Time of grace. I like that. Alright, let's keep going. Ooh, in the middle of the reading, look what we got, Scorpios. We got the 9 of Pentacles. Financial abundance, prosperity. That's what I'm talking about. Affluence. Yes. Okay. Like I say, the universe is fair and just. With that good, you're gonna always have a little temptation of maybe something that's not so good, and we just got to be ready to sidestep it and make sure we don't fall victim to the foolishness. All right, Scorpio, we're gonna go ahead and get started. You start your reading off with the Star card. Star card speaks of abundance for this last 2 weeks of July 2017. Blessings. Renewed hope. Amen. Balance and opportunity. Yes, Scorpio. So we've got renewed hope in some areas. We've got balance, blessings, opportunities. Like I said, raining down the blessings. And we know that's true because we also got that 9 of Pentacles. Prosperity, financial abundance. All right, next you have the Queen of Pentacles. Who is this Queen, Scorpio, for this last 2 weeks of 2017? And guys, you know, if you watch my videos in the past, you know that the time frame is approximate. This energy could go into, even though this video is for mid-July, this energy could go into August. So who is this Queen of Pentacles? If this is a person that's coming into our life or someone that's in our life, she's grounded. She's abundant financially. She knows how to move money and successfully get it to do what she needs it to do. She's very strategic with money. All right? She's a fixed sign. Who is this Queen of Pentacles? Is this someone in our life who maybe will help us get to that place of abundance? Because that Queen of Pentacles sits on top of the 9 of Pentacles. Is this someone who will help us grow our monies? Is this someone who we're partnering with, possibly? All right, let's keep going. Next, you have the Ace of Wands, Scorpio. This Ace of Wands speaks of a new adventure. I like to call this the Right Division Make the Plan card. You see they've got this, they're writing on this piece of paper. This card speaks of setting off on a new adventure, kind of like the Fool card. It speaks of a new adventure, a new opportunity. But just like this hand is doing on this paper, we need to write and decide what we want to see before we set off on this new adventure. But there's something that's blessed, that's abundant, and very good that's coming to us this last 2 weeks of July, Scorpio. This is an excellent reading so far. Let's keep going. You have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, Scorpio. This Knight of Swords is, as you can see, this is fast moving. This Knight is aggressively going towards, aggressively pursuing his goals, progressively pursuing what he's focused on. You see, he's riding on the back of an eagle. Eagles fly high. They're one of the only birds that can fly at such a high altitude. They fly at one of the highest altitudes of any bird. So this says to me, while we have this abundance, these blessings coming into us, Scorpio, for the next 2 weeks of July, while we're setting off on a new adventure with this Ace of Wands, you may have to fly and maneuver, and you may be surrounded by a pressure situation, but the universe is still calling for you to be resilient, to drive forward aggressively and pursue your goals. And even though it may be stressful, You may have a lot of pressure, or just pressure, period. You may have pressure. The universe is saying you can overcome that and still be victorious with this Knight of Wands. Aggressively pursue that which you seek. And if you do, you'll have abundance. Because the universe is giving everything you need to confront anything that comes. And you still come out successful in that situation. All right, next Scorpio, you have the Eight of Cups. You know, the Eight of Cups speaks to moving away from troubled times. You're moving into calmer waters. This could be for some of you all, this is a literal move. Some of you guys may be moving at the end of the month. Moving away from one place, literally, into a new home, into somewhere else. That's calmer, leaving the drama behind. Or it could just be, since you know he's moving through waters, it could be emotionally moving from one place to another. Leaving the chaos, frustration, going back and forth, leaving that behind. But what's so good about this reading, guys, is I don't see any sort of 5 cards, or 10, like the 10 of swords, the 10 of wands. I don't see none of that. So no heavy burden, no feeling betrayed. This is just moving away. I think you've left that behind in the past. And we're in a time now of transition. And we know that to be true because remember, we got the Ace of Wands. The Ace talks about a new adventure. So these two cards confirm each other. We're in a time of transition. We're moving from one place to another. And it's abundant. And the universe has blessed our journey and blessed us. And maybe even put somebody in our path that will help us. Help to ground us. Help us to reach that financial security that we seek, that we want. All right, Scorpio, let's continue. All right, next you have Scorpio for the last 2 weeks of July, mid-month to end of July. You have the Two of Pentacles. All right. This Two of Pentacles can speak to juggling. Could be your finances or situation. If you're moving, because that's the energy I'm picking up with you all, or for some of you. If you're moving within the next few weeks, you know how it is. You packing stuff. You're having to work around it while you still live in the place where you're packing things up. You're having to juggle. You're having to be fluid. And maybe it's a little stressful. It's putting pressure on you because it's kind of an inconvenience. But the universe is saying, it's okay. You're still going to drive forward, aggressively to pursue your goal, assertively to pursue your goal. And if that means you have to be uncomfortable temporarily, you'll do that because you're focused and you've got your eye on the new adventure as you move away from troubled waters into calmer waters. All right, Scorpio. So yeah, you got that Two of Pentacles that talks about being fluid. Or it could be juggling of your finances. Until you get the surplus, the abundance, until the abundance comes in, it may require that you juggle your finances. Be strategic. Make sure you know everything that's going on. Make sure you know when your bills are due. Even if you haven't gotten enough to cover them right now, still stay on top of that. Stay on top of that. Don't allow anything to go unattended. Because even if it's just you writing them down, and then you pray over that, you're asking the universe or thanking the universe in advance for providing the financial provision for you. And it may require that you juggle, and you can do that and still come out on top and be successful, Scorpio. Next, you have the Devil card. All right. And the thing is, the energy I'm picking up on this is next to this Two of Wands. Those of you who are maybe seeing a low time as far as finances, where the universe is saying you have to use, this is a time for you to juggle until you see the full manifestation of the prosperity that's coming, the financial prosperity. The universe is saying, don't allow negative self-talk to manifest what you don't want. Don't allow negative self-talk to cause you to not be able to deal with the pressure. If you're fluid and if you are assertively moving towards, ambitiously moving towards your goal, you will be successful. So don't allow this negative self-talk to come in and, cause you to fail. All right? If this is not negative self-talk, which I believe that it is, this could possibly be some sort of addiction. The devil card speaks of something that does not serve you. So whatever that could be for you, whether it's overeating, over drinking, drugs, alcohol, whatever, people, bad relationships, don't allow anything to come in that gets you off your focus and off your game, because you got abundance. You know what, Scorpio, and it may be somebody from the past. This Six of Cups, being nostalgic and thinking about the past. Don't bring back anything that the universe took away, and if it didn't serve you, Scorpio, let it go and move forward. All right, guys, thank you for watching the video. This was your mid-month, mid-July 2017 through the end of July 17 reading, Scorpio. Thanks for watching my channel, Scorp Tarot. Guys, if you are interested in a reading, please email me at ScorpTarot, ScorpTarot @gmail.com, and let me know what reading you're interested in, and we can get you scheduled hopefully within 24 to 48 hours. All right, guys, thank you again. I appreciate you viewing my channel. If this message resonated with you, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. All right, guys. All right. Enjoy the remainder of July. Namaste.